Hello and welcome back to RimWorld, and let's continue. We have a bit more to build. We are almost completed the granite wall all the way around this fortress, so we don't really have that much more left to do in terms of building the walls. Now we have a lot of flooring to do, and we need to do the flooring so we don't get grass, we don't get trees growing where they should not be. And then we need to build batteries. We need to build power. We have a lot of stuff to build, but it's getting there. We are getting towards the end of building this fortress. And as I said in the last bit of the previous episode, if I knew that we would need to build this kind of base, I would have built this kind of base from the beginning. But I did not, because I haven't played this far. Like, I haven't played and actually done the ship. So in terms of what I actually needed for this to get the ship and protect it, I wasn't really mindful and aware of what I would probably need. But I'm at least a bit more clued in right now what I need, so here we are. And we haven't built the turrets yet because I want those to go in last. And I want all the walls at least to be finished before we start adding more to this in terms of build orders. But we're getting there. It's slowly but surely getting done. And we're making kibble. It's getting done. It is April, May, so it's summer. I'm not really sure exactly what month or what part of the year it's going to be when we actually finished with the building and can start revving up the engine for the ship. But we will see what it is. It depends, because I will try to keep as much kibble for the animals as possible. I might make it so there's a bunch of hay and give them access to these places so they can actually eat what's ever here. Buffalo self-tamed. Grazing animal area. Do we actually want more animals? I would probably say no, so go to the butcher zone. Butcher zone! It's now there, so let's designate it for butchering. Wait for the 500 hours it takes for it to happen, and we will be right back. Viper, you're sanguine. Why is that not? Or is it some bullshit that since it's not your real trait, it doesn't count. Or what? Or do you have a conflicting one as being depressed? Oh, being depressed and sanguine at the same time counteract each other, so it's 0, so it's nothing. Right? No, you have depressive. Now, I did cheat give sanguine, so... sanguine, whatever you want to pronounce it. So... oh, we have a solar flare. That means a lot of stuff it's not going to work. Okay. But yeah... is it because... it might be because of depressive. It might actually be because of depressive that it's not working. What is this? Alan... oh right, Alan actually has... oh, the solar flare is over. That's actually good because solar flares, if they stay for too long, they can mess up your freezer very quickly. Let's get you a weapon. Here we go. Ida. You have that, so whatever. Something at least. Prioritize hauling. Heavy SMG isn't bad, but it's not as good. Damage, excellent here, but damage is 12. If we take a look here, it's 11. So technically the damage is higher, but I think the fire rate is actually... yeah, the fire rate for the assault rifles are actually higher. And once you get to late game, it's all about that fire rate. The quicker you can shoot with less downtime, the better. And Paula, you're a brawler, right? Yep. That's not good. That's not good. Actually, that's quite bad. What is your shooting? It's 12. Let's give you sort of a good weapon. Someone else can fix that. Viper, you already have one. Where are you? Oh, you're hunting alpaca. What are you doing? Prioritize hunting, please. Oh, the same thing for this one. Well, it's almost dead, so whatever. Designer, could you please go and pick up this? Please put this away. And Lumi has a sniper rifle. That Lumi can keep that one for now, but that is not going to be something that is allowed to be kept, because sniper rifles do a lot of damage. However, they take a humongously long time to shoot. So it takes basically forever between shots. So I will try not to have the sniper rifle equipped, and I do believe everybody except me and the 2 brawlers and Lumi. Yeah, everybody except the brawlers, me and Lumi has the correct weapon. Designer, you're starving. Good, you're going to eat. Yeah, there's no cooking or simple meals. 360. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, we now have 400 of them, and what I'm actually going to do is suspend this so it can't continue doing anything. Hopefully we will start getting more simple meals. Because, oh, wow, for some reason those disappeared quickly. Now we only have 30 for all 16 people, which isn't that much. What are you doing? Oh, you're deconstructing that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, the wall is actually now completely constructed. That is 100% completed. All the walls except the ones that I have left forbidden. So the 2 pieces of wall that I forbid has now been completed, constructed. So when we are ready to box ourselves in completely, we just allow these 2 forbidden walls, pieces of wall, and get them built, and then we just move in once everything else is done. And after that, I think it's just making sure to rev up the engine and maybe prepare food or stuff, but for the most part, butcher zone. But for the most part, just sleep, eat, and recreate a bit to be 100%. And then we can rev up the engine for the ship, and we should be on our merry way upwards. After 3 days of fighting, of course, but still. Choco is actually really happy. He's the only one that is max, right? Oh, it's not 100%, but no, it is 100% at times. Not always, but sometimes. And then we have people that's on a minor break risk. And yeah, Yeah, and the floors is almost complete. Almost 100% completed. Wow, yeah, that went quite quickly. And we have some more things to picture. Yeah, that's basically free food. And depending on how early you start doing this and how long you plan on playing, you might need to rotate out some of the older animals with new ones. But for the most part, depending on it depends sort of on how long you intend to play and how old the animals you have is to begin with. But you should be able to just keep the same animal from start to finish. I have had 1 or 2 animals die of old age, but I think the reason why they did it wasn't because I played for massive length of time, but rather they were old to begin with. So there weren't really that much until they would have died. Regardless. So yeah. Yeah, we don't have that much left. We need to remove those 2. Yeah, plasteel and steel doesn't decay. So I think what we are going to do is thank you. Is actually to make a new stockpile. The only question is, where are we going to do it? Well, let's put it there. And it's going to be critical, and we're not going to allow rotten or fresh. Because all that's going to be here is raw resources, plasteel, and steel. And what we are going to do... This one is set to important, this one is set to critical, which means everything should be moved into this without needing any more adjustments. But yeah, we need to do this because we don't have enough space. And where we keep our steel and plasteel doesn't matter because we're not going to trade it. So... And it's actually something that doesn't need to be in here. I think what we are going to do is actually keep the chunks. Granite chunks, marble chunks, and sandstone chunks. It's slightly further away, but I think having this is better than the alternative. Sad Wonder on Viper. At least it's a Sad Wonder, so it's not too bad, but yeah. And a lot of people is about to go to sleep, so there's not going to be a lot happening. But yeah, we have a lot of plasteel, we have a lot of steel, so moving it out here should be beneficial. No, not chunks. I'm sorry, not chunks. I'm sorry. Stone blocks, granite, marble, sandstone. I'm sorry. Sorry. I wasted your time and in extension my own as well. Refugee. You're 49 years old. The probability of you having cataract or bad back or something is just way too high, so bye bye. And Viper. Okay, he has a lot of food, so it's going to take a while until he actually goes starving, which is good, but would be nice if you snapped out of it. Like right now. Sort of nowish would be good. You're making a bunch of kibble because the animals are chewing through it. And what do we have left? We have a bit of floor smoothing here, it seems. Is that it? Is that all we have left to do? Pirate merchant. No, thank you. Is that all? Yes, we have now done all of those work orders. That means we can start doing stuff like temperature control. And we do want one in every single room because we need to control the temperature. And I'm going to keep one there as well because I just want to use one vent. I'd rather use just one vent than using like 3. This will prevent a potential fire to spread too much. Let's see, power conduit has a flammability of 80%, of course, because we all know how well steel burns. Oh, no. Remove that. Thank you. Go it like down there. And what we are going to do is bring this straight down like this. And then straight over like this. This means all the batteries are hooked up as well, so that's another reason why I do that. Probably going to... No. Didn't want to remove that. I did not want to remove that. Cancel. Cancel. There we go. And yes, what we do need to do is something like this. I want this to be a switch control. So we are going to... Did I do the middle? No, I did not do the middle. Okay. C, 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 C. This is the middle. And boom, boom. And yeah, I want to have control for when stuff is on and for when stuff is not on. Which is why I'm doing this. And then have a power switch, and a power switch. Like that. And the only reason why I want that is to have more control. If one side doesn't need the power on, then I want the ability to turn power off for those turrets. Now, I might not ever use the power switch, but I want it there because it gives me that added control. And it seems like we have more medicine than we have storage for. Once again. Let's expand this zone slightly. Just so ever slightly. Viper is no longer wandering in sadness. He has catharsis, so it should be fine for at least a little bit. How long is it? 3 days. Should be fine for some time. Not super long, but a little bit of time. Chickens join. A group of chickens, abandoned or lost, have wandered into the area. They seem accustomed to human contact and are joining the colony. Whether we like it or not. Oh, this is a lot of chickens. Oh, this is a lot of chickens. Hens and roosters. So let's make use of this. Very much free food. I don't care about the eggs. I don't want to... Like, chickens breed very quickly, but they eat through your food like something fierce. The food goes so quickly with chickens because they breed quickly. You need quite a lot of them to actually get anything out of them. But they eat ginormous amounts of food. A sweet sound of chickens getting chopped up or something. Tornado generator, orbital bombardment targeter. Would be nice, but I don't think we will go for that. I think we will just stay here and build on our ship and actually get stuff done. Yes. Components. How many components do we have? Are we running low on components? Because it very much might be the case. Yeah, we have 21. Can I make components? I think I should be able to, or is it just advanced components? No, I can make components. I need to make sure I have not 100, but at least 40 for the time being. And we need someone with crafting skill of at least 7. There we go. And that should be the end of the episode. I need to wrap it up and continue in the next one. But let's take a peek at where we are in the terms of building. There's a lot of building. I know there's a lot of building. But sadly, that's what it is. I can't really do anything about it. And I quite enjoy the building. So for me, it's not... Though when it comes to like watching someone play, there's not a lot of action going on. And we actually have, like, yes, I have cheated away the few raids we had, but it has been very quiet. Very, very quiet. There's not been a lot of stuff going on, which I'm thankful for. But it also means that even if we wanted the action, this haven't really been that much action to even have. But yeah, we have the kill box more or less completed. All the walls are up all the way around, except a few access points, which I have kept open on purpose. Flooring is put down, so there's not any trees or anything in the way that we can't control. That's the key point here. Most likely I will put down stuff in this labyrinth myself, but I will have control over where they are and where they go. And trees I don't really control. They grow wherever they please, which is most likely in the way. And we will look into setting up the hospital soon. Probably. Exactly when, I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I want all the wiring to be in first, so it doesn't look like I'm missing something. And then I think making the batteries is the next step. And then once the batteries are done, I want to see, have I missed anything? Is there anything else I need to put in before we actually connect the power? Because, yes. And if we need more power, I will put down solar generators, maybe a wind turbine or 2. But that is going to have to wait until the next episode. So, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.